Hi, my name is Betty Sue, and here I am reporting with the famous Thomas Jefferson. So, Jefferson, other than being third president of the United States, tell us a little bit about your life.
Well, I had 6 children, all brats. No, I'm just kidding, they're good kids. I grew up in Monticello, which was my house, and I went to college, William and Mary.
That's a good one right here.
Through college I practiced law, and kind of laid low a little bit, I guess. And then I got big and I drafted the Declaration of Independence.
Declaration of Independence, you say? Let's talk a little more about that. So, what led up to that Declaration of Independence?
Well, Britain was starting to put a lot of acts on us, like the Stamp Act, which taxed all our sugars, and then the Proclamation of 1763.
I remember that was a bad one.
It was kind of a pain. I didn't like it. What happens? Then the Currency Act, which, did you know what the Currency Act did?
Let's see here. I feel like it has to do with money.
Well, that, my friend, you are right. But it allowed Americans from issuing paper bills or bills of credit.
How dare you even try that?
Kind of and then there was like the Stamp Act, which required like tax on paper goods.
Yep, I do remember that one. That was a big one.
I bet being a reporter, I'd use that one a lot.
I did. But do you remember anything about some goods, as in like tea?
Now that you say that, yeah, I kind of do. It's pretty good. I like to take a little bit of sugar in it.
Yeah, but that was taxed also.
Yeah, it really was. And us people got pretty upset about that, so we threw it all in the harbor.
Yes, the Boston Tea Party. Who could forget that? No, that was a good one. Score 1 for America.
Yeah, hit Britain pretty hard, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it did. So, now, where'd you get these ideas for this Declaration of Independence?
Well, there's actually quite a bit of people. I mean, of course, I was one of them. Some people are pretty smart. Then there's Thomas Hobbes, he's a good buddy of mine. John Locke, yeah, he was alright, it's kind of a girl. Jean Jacques Rousseau, I can't say his name.
Jean-Jacques Rousseau, I feel like you weren't as close as you thought you were.
No, I didn't.
But you stole his ideas, so that's okay.
I didn't steal his ideas, he stole mine.
Oh, okay, sorry. History wrote it wrong, right?
Exactly. And then Baron de, I can't say his last name because it's like French or something.
Montesquieu. Yeah, him and I go way back.
I bet so.
So what were like the topics you got from them?
Well, we got limited government.
Must have.
Yeah, and then the consent of the governed.
Yes, that is where Britain went wrong.
And then we had to separate the powers because we don't want one person having all power.
Isn't that what we call checks and balances? Am I right, Mr. Jefferson?
I believe so.
Score 1 for me.
Actually, I did that, so score 1 for me.
Okay, fine. Touche. So, what about this? I hear that we got some ideas from the social contract. So, what really did it have to do with it?
Well, as you should know, social contract is the belief that the state only exists to serve the will of the people as a whole.
Well, good thing they wrote that, because that's very important to our society now. So, Mr. Jefferson, what should this Declaration of Independence, what is it supposed to accomplish?
Well, it's supposed to give everybody freedom, because as it were, we were kind of under Britain's rule. Like, we couldn't really do much of anything because Britain's a bunch of no good, thieving liars. And then it's going to set a country to where people can govern themselves, in a sense, I mean. And then it'll give people the freedom of religion, press, petition, and peaceful assembly. And then people the right to protect themselves against the government and unlawful searches and everything.
I feel like that is very important, don't you, sir?
I wanted to put it in there if I didn't.
And you signed it, didn't you?
I did.
That's
Even
so
though
impressive.
John Hancock had to be cocky and sign it huge.
I do remember that also. So, other than this Declaration of Independence, I heard you did some other important things as you were president, like the Louisiana Purchase.
Yeah, I sure did.
And also, didn't you support the Lewis and Clark expedition?
It took me a while to come to, but yeah, I did. I was.
Well, I'm sure glad you did.
Aren't we all?
There it is, ladies and gentlemen, reporting with Thomas Jefferson. Here's the rest of it. What else do I need to ask?
What our thing should accomplish.
Oh, yeah.
The College of William and Mary.
That's a good one right here.
Through college, I practiced.
Sue.
Betty Sue.
Yeah, buddies. What other names did they have back in the day? Yeah, Betty Sue.